Hey, how you doing? I just was working out this morning, and I want to tell you a funny story. If you don't like stories, you may waste a couple of minutes of your life right now, but you may get something out of it, so hopefully it works for you. But this morning I was about to work out, and I said to my wife, this is not the story, this is just an FYI. I was about to work out, and I said to my wife, yes, I'm going to go work out. I'm very excited. And my wife said, listen, nobody loves to work out. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You may like the feeling it gives you, but you don't like to work out. And I said to her, you know what? You're wrong. I really enjoy working out. So I go, and during my workout, of course, it pops into my head like, oh, this is terrible. Like, what am I doing? I really am not enjoying this experience. But you know what I realized? I've been lying to myself. I've been convincing myself that I like working out. And I guess it's okay sometimes to create a belief inside your mind that propels you towards doing something that's to your benefit. So that's pretty cool. But that's not my story. That's just something that happened this morning. But while I was working out, and I guess this is why I might like working out, I was listening to a story. And one of the stories was about this story called the Touchstone. And I'm not sure if anybody knows this story, but if you have, forgive me. If you haven't, it's pretty interesting. This man is a guy who's kind of down and out in his luck, not doing so well in life, kind of looking for his answers, his riches. And he sees this book, kind of shriveled up, ripped up book. And he goes and he picks it up, and inside this book is a secret beach made out of these pebbles. And the pebbles are these copper pebbles, and they're cold. But amongst these copper pebbles, there's this one pebble that is completely covered in gold. And it is a gold pebble that if you find it, you'll have all the riches you could possibly want for the rest of your life. So he says to himself, hey, listen, you know what? That sounds pretty good. I need anything I can get. So he gets some supplies, and he travels hundreds of miles, and he goes and he finds this beach. And amongst the beach is like thousands and thousands of pebbles. And he says, gee, if I pick up a pebble and it's cold and I drop it again, I'll likely pick it up hundreds of times. So what I'll do is I'll pick up this pebble and I'll throw it in the sea. And I'll pick up another one and throw it in the sea. So he begins this process, and day after week after month, he picks up a pebble, it's cold, and he throws it in the sea. Picks up a pebble, it's cold, and he throws it in the sea. I mean, hours every day. Years go by, and he's thinking, gee, I'm never going to find this pebble. I'm never going to find this gold pebble. And as he's doing one afternoon, 4 or 5 hours into it, he picks up a pebble, it's hot, and before he realizes that it's hot and not cold, he throws it in the sea. So what the moral is that he got stuck in a habit. He got used to doing something so much, so often, the same way, that even when the opportunity came and what he was looking for, he was stuck in a habit and he missed it. And so it reminds me a lot about life, and exercise, and the 5 things that you must be doing if you want to have a shot at being a healthy person. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should private message me. You should know the 5 secrets to trying to be a healthy person, as healthy as you could be. But one of them is creating good habits, and it's really, really important. We see it time and time again in our practice. People who have chronic pain, they just kick it down the road. They don't take action. They just cover it up with medicine. It doesn't have to always be that way. There's action steps that can be done. So anyway, watch your habits, because you need to start setting some good habits. It's a good lesson I learned, and hope you have a great day. If you didn't like the story, so sorry you wasted 3 minutes of your life. But if you do, hopefully you got something out of it. All right, have an awesome day. Bye.